Alright! Today's the day. I'm starting a new channel, a second project, and I want to tell you all about that, and I'm going to connect it to the topic of how to grow on YouTube. With 0 subscribers and 0 views, I want to give you all my insights. First, let's cue the intro. And now it's finally up. It's going to be the first link in the description, and it's going to be about YouTube, about video editing, video producing, and tips and strategies on how to grow on YouTube, everything that I've learned so far. In the last few weeks, I've been working together with a few businesses, the high school exchange program, the social media agency, not too long ago, which has been a lot of fun. So today I want to tell you kind of like the story behind this project, which most importantly, my biggest tips on how to grow on YouTube with 0 subscribers and 0 views, because in the beginning, in the first few months and actually years, my graph on YouTube looked kind of like that. Yes, back in the day I took it as a hobby, but at some point I wanted to get serious, and it took me quite a few months to figure out then my graph looked a little bit more like that. Definitely not there yet, but working on it every day. So definitely make sure to stick towards the end of the video, because there I'm gonna give you my biggest mistake that I made in the beginning and what I think most people can do to make it a lot faster. But I remember first video after creating, I believe like 80 or maybe even 100 videos, it took off. It has been while we have been in Thailand. It has been a video actually from Germany, and it got like 15,000 views in a day. I got like, I don't know, 1,000 new subscribers, and it felt pretty crazy. And I was just standing on this roof, I remember, at this hotel, and I was thinking to myself, hey, it can work. Actually, a good friend of mine who also does YouTube on the side, he's studying psychology, he has been telling me his epic story. Check it out. Alright guys, so I just got to the city, and actually a few weeks ago my good buddy Gatlin told me an epic story about his first video ever, kind of like getting clicks on his channel, and I want you to hear it.
Actually, last summer I was in South Africa, traveling throughout the country. Told myself, hey man, don't pressure yourself. I had like 300 subscribers at that time, and I was doing YouTube for about a year. It's okay, be patient. And then next morning I jumped into the plane. I just landed home, opened my analytics, and I couldn't believe what I saw, because I got like 20,000 new views, a lot of new subscribers, and actually some friends were asking me if I bought some subscribers or what was happening. And yeah, at the end it was just a video going kind of viral.
In the beginning you have to create like 50 or 100 videos, and the more you do, the more likelier it is that one video is gonna pop, and that's why people say all the time, create more videos. And I think exactly why that happened, why that first video for the first time got ranked and got a lot of views, a lot of people found it. This was something that I realized just way too late. I was just producing videos. I realized something that is actually pretty simple, and that was the main point that I've been talking about at the event in Düsseldorf not too long ago. I want to take you there. Let's go. So I'm right now in a different city here in Germany. I'm in Düsseldorf. All right, it's getting cold. And as you know me, this morning, as always, 5 a.m., woke up, got the speech pretty much dialed in for today. And I'm gonna give you a little insights on how it actually works, and how after I looked at hundreds and hundreds of channels, right now I haven't had a coffee today yet. So that's gonna give me somewhat the starting boost for right now. So let's get in there. Wie heißt sie?
Honey.
Honey?
Ja, ist von meiner Mama. Kaffee.
So at this event, I've been talking about YouTube in general and the very big opportunity that lies in it, just because it's the second biggest search engine in the world. And this is something that for me, it took really too long to realize that it's about people finding your video. But it's a lot smarter to look actually for what are the people looking for, and where does it align with your point of interest, with your point of expertise, with what you want to do here on the platform, let's say it like that. and you just go into the search bar and you type in whatever you're looking for. Like for example, me filming this video right now, looking what are people looking for when it comes to YouTube, and you want to try to figure out what it is all about. So for example, while I was traveling through all the different countries, usually it came down to budget, to where to go, to what to do. Food videos always came in pretty good. And also what I've been talking a lot about, let's call it the YouTube algorithm. So basically back in the day, videos performed very, very well that have been like 3 or 4 minutes long, and the people have been watching it all the way through, and therefore they have. These days, YouTube is all about watch time, and that actually changed not too long ago. So because YouTube, you know, it's a business, a corporation, they want people to spend more time on their platform. YouTube values watch time a lot. So if you have a video that is only 3 minutes long, even if people are gonna watch it 100%, a video that is maybe 8 minutes long and people are gonna watch 4 or 5 minutes, it's much more valuable, it's much more likely to receive a higher ranking. So that's why I try to keep personally my videos around 10 minutes. And you have to produce content that people are looking for. You have to solve a problem and help people. You go into the search bar, you start working with a different analytics tool like the TubeBuddy or the vidIQ. I'm gonna put a link in the description. You can look for what type of tags are out there, like this thing that you can see on the right side. How can you rank a video? And that's how in the end people can actually find your content organically. You have to provide value in some way. Your videos have to be either entertaining or educational or inspirational, whatever the market is gonna decide. Or when you're just documenting your life, you have to find ways to make it, let's say, more interesting, but also more searchable. This is one of the biggest things. You have to make it more searchable. And obviously it would be too geeky and too in-depth to go into it as much as I possibly could. We would be here on a 2-hour rant, and this is what I want to do on Creator Insight more. So in order to look for what are the people looking for and what type of content works. So there are already a lot of big channels out there, and if you're gonna look at them and you're gonna analyze what are they doing, what is working, what is not working that well, this is what I want to do on the Creator Insight a lot. I believe this channel is at like 615 subscribers as we are recording it, and the beginning is definitely the hardest. And this is also a point, growing with 0 subscribers and 0 views. First 1,000 subscribers is the same thing. The beginning is the hardest. So everyone who wants to support me, check out the videos, but I definitely appreciate any comment, any feedback, and I see everyone over there on the channel, the early supporters. I'm definitely going to remember you, and this is the same attitude that you have to have when you're starting out, when you're small, when you're maybe just getting 50, maybe just 100 views, 1 comment or 2 comments. You have to take the time to reply to the people, to create a sense of community. So while I don't want to make this the only thing that I talk about, I want to keep Danny Got a World to see my creative platform. I'm still going to be traveling actually right now, planning a trip. I want to talk here about not only business and YouTube, but personal development, just my journey, documentation, and the travel thing. So that's why I decided to start out at the second channel. I'm not going to be mentioning it here on the channel too much. This is probably the only one dedicated video, and I hope very much that for everyone who was here to find out how you can actually grow on YouTube, you have to start, you have to tell everyone about it. The beginning is the hardest, and YouTube overall is a platform where you really have to dedicate yourself towards it. It's hard. It's really hard, it's super time consuming, but it can be extremely rewarding. So far, the opportunities that I had with it and the people that I was able to meet has been just absolutely mind-blowing. And I had a goal at the end of last year, and I actually surpassed it already in September. Put in months and years and not days and weeks. Be super patient, but also be smart about it. And that's what I'm gonna also be talking more on Creator Insight. There you can expect from me, I would say, like 2 to 3 videos a week. Same goes for the Danny Got a World to See channel. Like a day in the life is coming pretty soon. Actually, pretty cool stuff has been happening. We're furnishing the apartment. We just got a Christmas tree actually a few days ago. I surprised Judy with it. I'm going to be doing a day in the life vlog very soon, keeping you updated on that. So everyone who is interested in the YouTube topic, I already have a few videos going more in depth in the topics that I slightly touched on today. So definitely make sure to check that out. And to everyone who has been here for a few months or maybe even a year or longer, thank you very much. Let me know your story in the comments below. Smash the thumbs up button, and we're going to see each other in the next one. Got a world to see.